What degree have you actually controlled the course your life has taken? I've controlled most of it at this point. I'm just a kid in school. I'm about to be a sophomore. My high school isn't even over yet, so I've controlled most of it. I've done all the stuff myself. I've gotten good grades. I feel like I'm controlling my life right now, and I'm doing better than definitely some of the kids at my school who just kind of blow off school and they don't worry about homework or anything, doing any schoolwork. They just kind of blow it off, smoke weed, drink beer and all that stuff, and they just kind of blow everything off. And that's not the right move. You gotta put your priorities first in high school, and get good grades so you can get a good high school degree, and go to college and maybe get a good job once you're done with college. So I've controlled my life pretty well, I think, and I hope you guys are too, because that's really important. All right. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? Both. When I do things, I make sure that to do them right. That's a big thing for me. But doing the right things, I usually try to do the right thing. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I try to make myself sound like a great person, I have done a few bad things here and there. Well, not bad, like not like smoke weed or anything. I don't do that. When I say bad, I probably mean like, goddamn, what would be bad? I don't even know. Maybe I haven't even done any bad things. I can't even think of any at the top of my head right now. But I'm not a perfect child. We aren't all perfect people. But I try to do the right things anytime I can. And yeah, it's I don't know. That's just the way it is, kind of. I kind of try to balance those out, doing things right and doing the right things. But yeah, that's that. All right. You are having lunch with three people you respect and admire. They all start criticizing a close friend of yours, not knowing he or she is your friend. The criticism is distasteful and unjustified. What do you do? Me? Yeah. Me personally, I am kind of in the turning point right now in my life. I'm starting to feel a little more outgoing and confident about myself. Probably the me of like 1 year ago would probably have just sat back and just listened and maybe relayed the information to my friend later, and they would have dealt with it. I probably wouldn't have said anything me a year ago, but now I might speak up and say something. I'm not at the point where I would completely say, "Hey, shut the fuck up, that's my friend," whatever. I'm not. I don't know about that, but I'd probably say, "Hey, dude, let's just stop talking about them like that, man. They're actually kind of cool and whatever like that." I wouldn't go full out try to fight the dude if that's what it means. But maybe in the future I'll be a little more wanting to stand up for people and stand up for myself. But right now, I would just kind of be like, "Hey, man, can you stop talking about him like that?" Me of a year ago would have just sat silently. So I think I'm in a kind of a turning point in my life where that's going to happen. All right. If you could offer a newborn child only one piece of advice, what would it be? So, me me now, like I said, I'm turning 15 in 10 days, so I don't have a lot of life experience like a lot of people might. Um, but if I could offer one piece of advice to a newborn child, I'd have to say, do what you want, and don't do what other people tell you. Um, kind of just. Actually, this might be two pieces of advice. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Like, ah, yeah. Like, don't listen to what other people say. Just do what you want to do, and everything's gonna be cool. Back when I was a kid, in elementary school, not at all, pretty much in middle school and high school, I never. Middle school maybe like once or twice, but mainly elementary school, I was bullied quite a bit. I was, for getting good grades, I'm an all-A student, so I usually got a lot of good grades, and as you might imagine, I got called a nerd quite a bit, and, bullied and all that other stuff. Not physical bullied, I never got punched or shoved into lockers or anything, but I was, considered the nerd of my class, and I was bullied quite a bit, so I didn't really listen to him. It got to a point where it kind of affected me in my first couple years of elementary school. Once I hit about third or fourth grade, I just kind of, I mean, I didn't literally say fuck it because I wasn't, you know, I was a young kid, but I kind of just, didn't even listen to them anymore. I didn't even take into consideration what they said because it didn't affect me anymore. I just kind of just blew off what they said and did my own thing. And right now, I don't know about them, but I'm getting pretty good grades, and I'm pretty happy with my life right now. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah. So that would be my one piece of advice to a newborn child. Just don't listen to what other people say. Unless it's a very, very wealthy financial person who's giving you stock market suggestions, you might want to listen to what he says. But yeah, just do that, and you should be good. Okay, would you break the law to save a loved one? Yes. Well, yeah, absolutely. If it meant saving their life, yeah. If it meant going to jail, do they deserve it? To save a loved one from going to jail. It depends. Did they murder somebody? So would I, break the law to, save them from going to jail? No. If they murder somebody, they deserve to go to jail for what they did. But if it meant saving their life, and I had to go, I don't know, rob a store to save my mom's life or something like that, or my dad's life, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to jail. That's fine as long as they live and they're all fine. I'll do that. But like I said, if my brother, he's probably watching this right now, so you might laugh. But if my brother goes and murders somebody, I'm not gonna break the law to save him to go to jail. He deserves what he deserves what he gets because he murdered somebody. So definitely that. I'm gonna have to go with yes if they're being saved from death. But if they're being saved from going to jail, then I'll let them go to jail. I'll let them get with